What's up, y'all? It's your boy EB Shiny. Gonna go over one of the channels, Vault. They are an awesome company. They do deck boxes, binders. They're starting to get into more products, but I am gonna review some of the deck boxes right now for you, right this second. So they have the single deck boxes that aren't even out yet to the public. Let's break this open right now. This can go yeet. All right, so you get a deck box. The singular deck boxes, they hold up to 150 cards. It folds all the way down with the Vault. This is the blue one. You get a little dice bag that comes with them. You get the Vault, and on the back it gives you their newsletter and discount codes, and then you get your little divider for the deck. Just to show y'all that crack open. This is a 100 card pauper deck single sleeve. So they fit very nice. Fit very nicely in there. You still got some extra room, more stuff. You can card divider in, close them up. So that is the first product. Those aren't available to the public just yet. I'm breaking news over here. They will be available soon. I know that much. And then you get the staple that is out right now. You can actually order it on Amazon, or you can go to infinivault.com and order it on the website, however you choose. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this up. I'll show you what this one is. This is the double box. When you open it up, again, it comes with the Infinity Vault, and you get a $25 discount. So I will be handing a couple of those out at cons and events. Pop this one open. The great thing is I don't know what colors these are, so when I'm looking at them, you'll be looking at them. They all come with plastic wrapped box, and this is the 3-tier. So this is just the plain OG black. So it's your 3-tier. Got one deck box, two deck box, and a dice tray. So I mean it's pretty decent. They fit. I can fit 3 of these in my bag with a couple of guys. But they're really nice. They're really sturdy. The magnets are wicked strong. Not going to be able to open them. That's the OG black. Let's see. This one's a blue one. I do believe he has purple and green, but I don't know what. This is a blue. What color it is? Pop it open. This is the green, and I have the purple. It's actually in my card bag. Green color. So yeah, there's that. One of the other newest products he has is giant binder. I mean, look how giant this. You can barely see it on. It is huge, gigantic. Got the Vault logo on the spine. You open it up. Giant. You open it up, and it is a 3-high, 3x3. You can put non-carded sleeves and carded sleeves, and I mean that's a lot of cards. Yeah, it's really nice. I like it very much. Because normally if I'm putting something in a binder, for instance, like this binder. This is probably going to be all my expensive cards, like your Mox Ambers, your Mox Diamonds, your Mox Opals, stuff like that. Other than that, that is Infinivalt. So if you guys want, you guys can go on to infinivault.com. You guys can find the link in my... so it's infinivaultcards.com. Find them on Instagram at Infinivalt. You guys can shout them out, tell them I sent you. We will have a discount code here shortly for them. Other than that, next game, we're at the next con. What's up, y'all? It's your boy EB Shiny back with another sponsor review. So, for all you that don't know, Foxy's Proxy makes bags. So this bag that you come out with, I'm gonna go after that after. But for those of you that don't know, he does proxies. He does like poison for Cusco. Right now, if you go on the website, foxysproxiesmtg.com, you get some free tokens today. You'll get these 3 tokens. You'll get a treasure, a clue, and some tokens. So you go in, not a trick, it's not anything. You can get these right here for free on the website. All you got to do is pay. He also does like Cyclonic Rift, Dockside Extortionist with Mr. Krabs. Got some crazy proxies. But the main focus right now, is the bag. So this is a card bag. So you can do it one of 2 ways. I know other people use their quivers, or a lot of people use deck boxes. I personally use my other sponsor, Infinivalt, deck boxes for this bag. So let's get into it. So the outside of it, the hard shell. It's a very nice hard shell. You're not going to worry about anything. It automatically comes with Foxy's logo on it, and then a strap for some patches. I have a lot of patches. I collect them, so I put 3 of them on here, and then obviously I put my sticker, Certified Jank. The other good thing about it is it's double walled. So once it gets a little too full, you can unzip it and it will expand. You can also set your code and lock it up so no one can grab your stuff. The back of it is really good. So this is what I'm going to travel with to most cons. You got a little sunglasses or glasses holder. You got the secret compartment, all your goodies. Then you got just a little secret compartment right as well. And then it also has the strap walking around the airport. You want to stick it on your luggage. So let's zip this out, get into it. So, what is up, y'all? Welcome to another Monday Night Madness. I am joined with an awesome fire pod. I cannot wait to play. We're playing a little bit different. It's Monday Madness. We're actually going to tune this down to 1 Monday a month. We're going to do a wacky, fun game one Monday a month starting next month. Tonight's game is going to be draw 2 cards at your upkeep, and then draw 1 at your end step. A lot of card draw, and we will see where the madness gets us. Tonight I am joined with the unskilled commander, other known as Brian. I am joined with Daniel Kane himself, my buddy from the Over the Seas buddy. That is my lock screen. He will be my lock screen until Vegas, until we take another one. And then the wonderful, greatest of all, Fredo. What is up, my brothers?
Hello. Hey there.
All right. So what I'll do is we'll start with the unskilled commander, and he will introduce himself, tell you where you can find him. All their links will be in the chat.
All right, I'm Brian, the unskilled commander. You can find me on YouTube mostly. I have a channel where I do gameplay videos, I do comedy skits, I do some deck techs, things like that. Check it out if you wouldn't mind. Maybe subscribe. I'm on Twitch a little bit. I'm trying to do like Tuesday nights, but also I'm planning on doing 3 charity streams a year. I've already did one in April for the Trevor Project, which was my very first one ever, and it was a pretty decent success. We raised about $500. I had 18 awesome guests come on, content creators, to help me play Commander all day, and I plan on doing that again 2 more times throughout the year, probably for Extra Life. But I'm really happy to be here. Thanks a lot for having me, and I'm looking forward to a fun game.
Hell yeah. The music man himself, Daniel.
Yeah. Hey there, I'm Daniel Kane. I am a content creator from the Netherlands. You can also find me on YouTube these days making vlogs about events, which I basically make so you guys can see how life is on this side of the pond. Also on Twitch, where I will soon be starting streaming the beta of the new World of Warcraft expansion, which I'm very excited about. And all sorts of other things I shout about Commander are on my Twitter, um, which did not let me do the horoscope thing everybody is so raviously enthusiastic about, sadly. Um, and I'm just very happy to be here again, and I'm looking forward to have fun.
Let me ask you one question before we shoot it over to Fredo.
Yeah.
When is the next Rule Zero coming out?
Ooh, that's a good one. I have been busy.
I
So,
know. And you were sick.
and I was sick for 3 weeks, but JM and I are trying to find a good spot this month, and from that point on, we're just gonna make them a solid thing. So you'll probably get one every month or every 6 weeks from that point on.
Hell yeah.
Oh, and also, before I forget, look at my screen, because I had to return a favor, and the rest already saw this, but you're
Yeah.
right there, buddy.
Yeah, there it is. Bored at work.
I had to ask Chris, of course, to lift his place on the back of my screen, but
Yeah,
I had to do it.
that's awesome. Fredo, how about yourself, bud?
I'm good. Hi everyone, I'm Fredo over @2_MTG. I post on Twitter, I stream on Twitch, and I shitpost on TikTok occasionally. I love playing Commander and talking about Magic. Today I'm playing the Wise Mothman, and hopefully milling, reanimating, and doing some +1/+1 stuff. We'll see how it works with the special rule.
Let's see how it works. All right, Brian. Since it's your first time on the stream, pick a number 1 through 6.
I'll go with a nice middle ground of 3.
Alrighty. As I say it every time, hey spell table, do me a favor. Can you put a automatic randomizer in here? 1, 2, and 3. Alright.
Let's go.
That's actually pretty random. Like, it changed everybody around. We're not in the same spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I'll hit it and some person will stay like in the same spot 5 times in a row.
Yep. And I don't know if you saw in the chat that they said...
Yeah, I was just turning it up. Alright, Fredo, why don't you start us off?
Sounds good. Draw for turn. Oh, and then draw 2 now?
Yep, draw
Right.
2 right at your upkeep.
Okay. And then... Oh boy.
So, sorry, is it draw 2 total at the beginning, or is it draw step and... or 2 draw upkeep and then draw step 2?
So it's draw your upkeep and then draw another one. So it's draw 2 cards on your upkeep instead of 1.
Okay.
Oh! Alright, well I gotta put that one back then.
Yeah, you're just gonna pick it up at your end step anyway.
That is true.
Oh, dear.
It doesn't change or inform any decisions, because I'm just gonna drop a turn 1 Undergrowth Stadium. At beginning of end step, I draw, and then I discard down to hand size.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Alright, both of these ways can go away. And I think that puts me at 7. So we'll pass it, we'll ship it there.
I will draw a turn, draw another card to turn. I am going to play this Lush Portico. Prevail. Keep that on side. And step draw this card. Discard this Desert of the True. And this Desert to go back to 7, and I forgot to tell you what I play. I play Yuma, which turns out is very favorable with all these milling people.
That it is.
And pass my turn to Brian.
All right. I will draw 2. I will then play Quandrix Campus comes in tapped. I am playing Me the Immortal. I get the distinct feeling I'm going to be a little outgunned here against all 3 of these decks. But it's all about trying to get her crazy good and hit for commander damage and take people out of that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, and then I draw at my end step, and I'll have to discard. Oh, okay, that's going to be good for the future. I will discard. I guess we'll discard a forest. And then. Dang it. Why couldn't I have drawn that first part instead of the second part? So those 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we'll just get rid of the primal empathy as well and pass.
Gotcha. So I will draw 2. Alright. I will play an island for land for turn. Tap that island. I will play Ayrton, Street Artist, Flash, Defender, Haste. I can pay a colorless and an island, copy target spell you control that wasn't casted. You may choose new targets. And then I will go to end step and draw. And I will, let's see what I'm going to discard.
We can see the edge of that one.
And
You have so many cards.
oh yeah. I'm gonna discard the reality chip. And then I will pass.
Alrighty. Draw 2. So play Dreamer Cascade. Wait, oh, hold on. Not that one. We'll play a swamp. Jeez. Play a swamp, tap for 2, and cast a incubation druid. We'll tap for 1 mana next turn, or well, 1 mana next turn, or up to 3 if it has counters. We'll go to end step, draw additional, and then we'll discard Boring Flex into the bin.
Okay.
I'll pass the turn.
Untap. Okay, draw 2. I will play this Raids of Virgin Cricket. Play Lotus Cobra. And I will draw for my end step and discard. Ooh. This. You the Entwood. And end my turn.
Alright, untap, draw 2. And now, I'm going to play the card that I drew at my end step last time. The Reliquary Tower, baby. Boom.
There you go.
That's what I'm talking about. Then I will tap 2 for Trailblazer Boots, one of my favorite equipments.
Oh, so good again.
Creature gets non-basic land block. And then I will go ahead and pass. Go to my end step, draw a card, and pass turn.
Alright, I will go to untap, draw upkeep, turn 2, draw 1, and then draw the second one. I'm gonna have to fix that again. It's fine. I will. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do. Let's tap an island, play a soul ring. Let's do. Let's just go to end step, draw a card. Ooh, that's hard. Ooh, I don't know what to get rid of. Uh,
Yeah, that must suck, I bet you.
oh, it does. I'll get rid of disturbing conversation, conversion, whatever it's called, and then pass.
Alrighty. Untap. Draw one, and then two. I will play the Dreamroot Cascade. Tap for 4. I'll cast the Wise Mothman. Everybody will receive a radiation. Post draw phase, or at the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, you'll mill a card for each radiation, and lose life equal to the amount of non-land cards milled that way. But you also lose that amount of radiation. And then we'll go to end step. I'll draw, and I really have to think about what I want to discard. So I have 9 to Recon, Craft Theta, and we'll do the Forest. I think that's 7. Yep, good to go.
We each got one red counter, or
Yeah, just one.
Draw 2, red. And I mill Splendid Reclamation. Do I take 1 damage and lose my red?
I'll put a counter on Incubation Druid.
Let's see. I will play Survivor Encampments and make a red. I'm going to use these awesome jump fund. Trackers, which are available in his store. I will make a red. I will tap 2 green, use the red. To play Undergrowth Recon. And at the end of my at my end step, I'll draw a card, and I will discard this Golgari Grave Troll and end my turn.
okay. Untap, draw 2. Then you said at the beginning of my pre-combat main phase? Okay.
You mill.
Yeah, so I'll mill a land.
Okay, nothing happens.
Yep, alright. Then I'll tap 2 for an Arcane Signet and play a Mirrored Landscape, comes in tapped. Have anything for 1? I do not. Then I will move to my end step, draw a card, and pass.
Alrighty. I will untap, upkeep, draw. And then draw a second one. Let's... I forget what it is. Pre-combat? Being a pre-combat main phase. Yep. Okay, so I'll mill right now. It's a land, so nothing happens. You know, it's funny. I've played Mothman like 3 or 4 times since it came out, and I can still never remember what radiation counters do.
It's a tough one.
Yeah. Alright, let's play a land for turn. Two, three, 4, 5. Yeah, let's... Do I have... Let's wait. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do... let's do. I'm just gonna hold up and pass the turn. So I'm gonna draw a card. I am going to discard a mana drain and a. Let's do a compelling argument. Bring me down back to hand size.
Alright, we'll untap. I'll draw 2. Pre-combat. We'll mill 1. It's a Forbidden Orchard. I'll keep my radiation. Play Reflecting Pool as my land for turn. I'll tap for 2. We'll cast a Talisman of Resilience. Tap for 1 green. I'll cast the Hardened Scales.
Mm-hmm.
1 more counters are put instead that many plus 1 more R. And then I'll tap for 3 black, and we'll cast Vashta Narada. Indestructible Shadow, Morbid. At the beginning of each end step of a creature die this turn, I put a counter on it, and it's a 1/1. We'll then go to combat, and Eric, we'll send it over at you since you're the host.
I
Everyone
will
will receive
take
another
it.
radiation.
Oh no. My hair! Ah, it's falling out. I've got radiation
Alright.
sickness.
At the end step, or we'll go to end step, I'll draw a card, and then I have 6 cards in hand, so I'm sitting pretty.
Okay. On that upkeep, I get to get my desert back. Will make a mana, but it will evaporate. I will draw my first card, but instead I will dredge 6.
So you're milling 3, how many cards?
Milling 6, which is 6 counters for you, which becomes 7.
And 3 of those are at least non-lands, so all my creatures will get 2 counters.
All of them are non-lands.
What's that?
All 6 of them are non-lands.
Yeah, I just can only get up to
Oh, yeah.
3 creatures.
I'll get my vertical left. Oh, wait, I still have them. And I'll draw another card. Then I have Radiation Trigger, which is a land. So I'll keep my radiation. Let's do stupid stuff, that's why I'm get ready. I'll take Tireless Provisioner. Is that okay with everybody? Start again. I'll play this Temple Guard and untap. So I'll lose 2. I gain 1 green and a treasure. There. 1 green and a treasure. Here. 4 mana. I will play. I'll use that and get green. Play Knight of the Reliquary. Which is right now a 4/4. And I will go to my hand step and draw a card. And that's my turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw 2, then mill 1. It's last night together, so I get rid of one of them. Or I mill 2. How many do I mill?
Yeah. You mill 2.
Okay. So last night together, and then Shadow Spear. So I get rid of both of them? Okay.
And I'll uptick Vashta and Mothman.
Okay. I will play a mountain for turn. Tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to play Me the Immortal. 3/3. At the beginning of combat on my turn, I can put my choice of a 1/1 counter, first strike, vigilance, or menace counter on Me the Immortal, and the counters don't stay on her regardless of where she goes, except for my hand or the library. And I can get her back from the graveyard if I want to. So I will move to the beginning of my combat phase. I will give her first strike. And then I will move through combat, go to my end step, draw a card, and pass turn.
Alrighty. I will untap, upkeep, draw 2. Okay. Alright, I will play a command tower for land for turn. 2, 3, 4. Let's do... Tap the Soul Ring for 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's bring out Pyrian Drake. Get to untap 5 lands, which I don't have, but I can untap the 3 I used. Yeah, and then let's do... Let's tap the 4 lands and bring out an Archromancer. Bringing back... Let's do... Bring back the Mana Drain.
Oh, sorry, Eric. What cards did you?
Sorry, I just remembered. A Reality Spasm and a land. So I take 1 and then drop 1 red.
No worries. I upticked Vashta Narada.
Alright. And then I will go to end step, drawing a card. Ooh, let's get rid of... I'm going to get rid of the Mana Drain. And pass the turn.
Alrighty. Untap. Draw 2. Alright. Let's play a Murkwater Pathway for land for turn.
You have to do your own rad, right?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Mill 2. One of which is a non-land, so I'll lose a life. We'll uptick Vashta again.
That is a straight up 8/8.
9/9.
9/9. Unblockable.
With shadow and indestructible. Yep.
Indestructible.
Yeah. And then we'll tap for... We'll say 5. I'm gonna cast Shieldred.
Oh.
Menace for 5. When she ETBs, each opponent sacrifices a non-token creature or planeswalker.
I'll let the knife.
Alrighty.
I'll get rid of the Archromancer.
Let's tap for
Excuse me.
3 black colorless. I'm gonna cast 3 blue colorless. I'm gonna cast Spark Double, which will come in as a copy of Shieldred. We'll have everybody repeat that effect.
Oh, wonderful.
I will choose to sack the Lotus Cobra.
You gotta get rid of the Street Artist.
I ain't sacking shit. Because I got nothing to say. Aha! I got past your little trick.
There you go. We'll go to combat. We'll send my my 7/7 in the air at you, Daniel, and
Yeah.
then we'll send the 9/9 over at Brian.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll wait for further attacks of the feature on Eric. So I did really want to hit that drink.
I know. I know. I was like,
want it.
I need to get something in the air
Give it
because
to me.
Mothman's about to be huge.
On attacks, everybody receives another radiation, and we'll stop there. I'll go to end step, draw a card. I have 6 in hand.
Untap. I have an upkeep trigger. I will get this desert, which will give me second keys. I will use those in my upkeep to exile my Colossal Rattleworm to get a desert. Put it into play. Tapped. I will get this Bristling Backwood. I will do 1 damage to you, Fredo, which is the least I can do after this. After the Mothman. I will get one of these turkeys back. Then I will draw my first card. Then I will draw my second card. Then I will rad, board Rigmos, and a land. I take 1 damage from the rad.
Full uptick. Screw it, we'll do Bashton Rod again.
I will use this treasure for green and the survivor enchantment to play Life from the Lung to get 3 land with my green. Because this grass can do I just found the promenade. I will play the Bath Promenade, get treasure back. How do we stop this? Do we even stop
Board wipe, I guess.
this? Word? This is a long shot, but I might be able to take you. I am going to play Sun Typhon. That's it. If that's okay for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to return Lone Crafter Fawn back to the battlefield. When it ETBs, I get to discard 1 or more land cards. When I do, I get to return 1 or more non-land permanents to my hand. I will discard this Grasping Doom. And I will return
Goddess of Blunder. Amara, thank you for the fall. Thank you for the raid.
Yo, got
Yeah,
a
Mara.
splendor. What's up?
I will get my Knight of the Reliquary to my hand. And I will end my turn by drawing a card and discarding Bulgari Great Roll and Kui. And end my turn.
You got rid of Squee.
Alright. Untap, upkeep, draw 2. Mill 1. It's Lunar Frenzy, so I'll lose my rad and lose a life.
Uptick, Bashta again.
I'll play a Pyrite Sanctum for turn. I'll tap 1, 2, 3, 4 for a Thran Dynamo. And yeah, I will pass turn. Go man step, draw a card, pass.
Alrighty, I will untap, upkeep, draw, and draw another. Alright, and then I will mill 2 for the rad counters, a land and a land. Wonderful, nothing happens. But I needed those lands. Alright, let's do this fun thing. Let's pay 3. Let's bring out Bragavant.
Brag.
So for all the others that don't know what he does, if an opponent would mill 1 or more cards, they would mill twice that instead. So it's gonna get real fun up in here. I will tap an island
We have different definitions of fun.
to play a Ruin Crab. A Ruin Crab landfall. Whenever land enters the battlefield under my control, each opponent mills 3 cards. Well, fun fact, I haven't played a land this turn yet. So I'm going to play Helmer Depths. ETB's taps. When it ETBs, look at the top 3 cards of your library, put them back in any order. And then everybody would mill 6.
Let me know if everyone has at least 3 non-lands in those.
I have 2.
Yep, I have like 5 non-lands.
Okay. Do
Ooh,
another
let's
6,
do.
and then we'll uptick
I'm going to leave those exactly
Mothman
there.
there, and then Mothman there. Alright. And we'll uptick Shield Beam for the last one for me.
Eric, you know he's just gonna kill us now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I
I'm just
know.
checking.
I know. I know.
Now I'm regretting that I didn't play my Shield or the Apocalypse deck, because like I'm not gonna play a deck that would take advantage of the draw thing. Not that you guys are, but the mills like is synergizing very well.
To be fair, I had already had Mothman out before I saw Brewback.
Right. I'm going to go to end step. I'm going to draw the card, and then I'm going to discard a Primal Tide.
Hell, through the apocalypse with a bit so mean.
I know it
Right.
would have
Yeah.
been insane, right? I was like it dawned on me. I'm like I cannot do that.
I'm like,
Yeah.
bring my zombies, but I'm like, maybe I'll just bring Mothman, which has a slight reanimator effect.
Right. And then I will just pass turn from there.
Alright, we'll untap. I'll draw 2, and then we'll go to pre-combat. I'll mill 4. I'll lose 4 life and 2 of my radiation. Also, if you mill for Bruvok with radiation, you also take life for the total amount of non-lands, not just the amount of counters you lose,
Oh dang.
since it's a replacement effect. Yep, it's a fun interaction. That's why he's in the 99.
I have been 99 of Mothman as well, yeah.
We'll do 2 here, up to 4, 2, and then we'll go to 6. Alright. Wait, Takanuma's land for turn. Don't really need to, but I'll never have a graveyard this large. I'm gonna delve for 7 and cast Treasure Bridge for 1
Oh.
mana.
Hey, every Magic player has to do it in his life. It's a rite of passage.
Yep.
Yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6, and get rid of Radiation Storm. No, Craft Theta. So, actually, yeah, we'll exile those 7, and I will draw 3 cards. 2, 3. Okay. Let's just flip Fieldred. I'm gonna tap for 5. One of you has at least 8 cards in your graveyard, correct?
I have 12.
Yes.
Sweet.
Yes.
Alright, Shieldred will flip into her True Scriptures form. So now that is a Saga with a Saga counter. For each opponent, destroy up to 1 target creature or planeswalker that player controls. Brian is exempt.
Yep.
But Daniel, please destroy Sun Titan for me. And Eric, please destroy Bruvok for me.
I will destroy Bruvok, unfortunately.
Alrighty. And then we'll go to combat.
Darn it. Sorry. Every time I try to look at cards, it's like, oh, nope, we're gonna disconnect you for some reason.
Serious protection.
Who has not taken Mothman commander damage?
I have not.
I haven't.
I haven't.
Eric, I am going to. Well, we're gonna go to combat, but Eric, you're going to receive Vashta Narada, which will be 21, unblockable.
Okay.
Brian, you will be receiving Mothman in the Air for 13.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody receives another radiation.
What a fun
And
game.
then, Daniel, I will send a 10, 12, I think. Let me check how much. No, 10, 11 at you, Menace.
Oh, I'll take 10.
Alright.
Actually, in response, we're gonna tap a green and one other. Defend the hearth, prevent all combat damage that be dealt to players this turn.
Sounds good.
Okay.
That'll do it.
Get that shit out of here.
Yeah.
He took the fly swatter to Mothman.
Right. I'm showing a flashlight in his face. He's like, ooh, pretty.
Yeah. I think the next Vashta Narada will be lethal, so y'all need
Yes.
to get that shit out of there.
Yeah, I think so too.
We'll go to end step. I'll draw and then discard down to hand size.
Alright, I bought us a turn, guys.
I think that is it for my turn. I need to discard 3 cards, which will just be Overflowing Basin, Hinterland Harbor, and this swamp.
Blue package gone, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Upkeep. Let me put back. You know, I can make choices that I want to. I'll put in commercial booster. I have a surveil trigger and a landfall trigger. I get treasure again. I get the surveil. I'll keep that on some. I will draw my first card. For my second card, I'm going to mill 6. Which are free lands and free non-lands.
Alright, we'll take Vashta.
In response to that trigger, I am going to mill another free for life of the loan, which are free non-lands.
Running out of ice.
I only have 1 turn. I'll get these 2 out.
Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh.
Alright. And 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lands. 7 lands. Okay, for shits and giggles. But that's the best way of doing it. I am going to use this to make a red, tap a white and a green. I have more than 5 lands, so I'm going to play Yuma. With a Yuma trigger on the set. Is that okay with everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Yuma trigger. I will sack this desert. withdraw a card, and I get a 4/2. Do I have 4/2 in hand to roll the whole of these? Yes. I will pay 2 life because it's a Hail Mary anyway. Chuck in Sacred Foundry and get another treasure. Oh, I still have the red. I'm sorry. I had 2 reds. I will lose 1. It's the Mending of Dominaria at 11. Even I leave the red even more because you attack. It's Titania with Argos. So I will take 2 damage. Remain with 1. Okay, how am I? Pretty hard going to do this. I'm going to tap 2 and play Satyr Wayfinder. Top 4. I may put a land card in my hand. That goes to my graveyard. I will take this Painted Bluff. I am discarding 2 deserts. That means I get 2 more of these. Oh, Fredo, why would you put so much pressure on?
Because it's fun.
It is. It's fun. You were right. 6 mana left. What to do, what to do. Only option I have.
How big is Mothman right now?
Mothman is 12, 16, 19, 19.
1919, and the other one's outrageous, right? 6.
The Vashta is 25, 26, 27, 27.
I'll use a red and a green to play Tectonic Reformation. I am going to pay a red to cycle this card, which will give me another one of these. And I get to draw 1. Come on. That's good. I'll use another one. Discard that, draw a card. Of course, this comes right now. 2 mana left. I will Life and Below for free. Getting 3 of these back to my hand. And I'm going to play Tower Winder to get Command Tower to my hand. End step, gonna draw a card, then I have to discard a shit ton. I'm going to discard Guard Retro. I'm going to discard Goblin Matron. I'm going to discard this desert, which gives me another one of these. And another one of the deserts, which will gets me to 5, and another one of those deficits will get me 4 tunes.
Wow, nice.
And that's actually all I have for now.
Okay. So untap, draw 2. Then I've got one thingy. It's a temple of the false god, so nothing happens. What did I draw? Anything worthwhile? Good cards. Nothing that can help with our situation. I'll play a Vine Glimmer Snarl and reveal Shelter Thicket so that it comes in untapped. Because it's forest. I will tap a green Thran Dynamo with 1 floating to play Branching Evolution. So if one or more is basically the same as hard scale. So if one or more counters will be put on something, twice that many would be put on instead. Then I'll use the 1 floating and another green to play Bristly Bill, Spine Sower. Yeehaw!
Yeehaw.
Yee to the haw.
Still can't believe that's a $15 card.
Oh, really? Wow, I didn't know.
I
Good.
legitimately just cracked it yesterday in a pack.
I'm going to then have to sacrifice Mirrored Landscape to go get some basic forests onto the battlefield tapped. Not that it will come around again for that, but seem to need more forests.
You never know.
I never know, it's true.
Y'all might be here, but I might not.
Shuffle up.
Fredo, I saw that look. I saw that look when I said that.
No, I was thinking of doing something at end step, but I'm like, I'll wait. I'll wait.
Okay, so whenever land enters the battlefield on my control, I put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. But Branching Evolution says if I do that, I double it. So Bristly Bill is going to get 4 counters. Because 2 lands came in.
Yep.
And yeah. Okay, that was my thrilling turn. I will move to my end step, draw a card. Nope, that's nothing instant or anything that can help, and I will pass.
All right, I will untap, upkeep, draw the second. I will mill the 2, a Teferi's Pilgrimage, and a Sapphire Medallion. So my 0 radiation counters, and I lose 2 life. So counters 0 sit. Let me lose the 2 life, and then. All right, let's do it. I'm gonna tap. Actually, I'm gonna play a Terramorphic Expanse. So everybody will mill 3.
Oh yeah.
I got 2 lands and a Bonner's Ornament.
Gotcha.
Bring on lands.
I'll tap it after because it's not gonna matter to save time. I'm gonna pay 3, and I'm gonna use Capsize.
Yes.
Sending back the big one to Fredo's hand. I forget what her name is.
Oh, Vashta?
Yeah, Vashna.
Alright.
Okay, all right. And then I will. You know what? I will just tap the Terramorphic. Well, I will draw my card. Well, I'll tap the Terramorphic Expanse to sack it and go get a basic land, and then I will draw my card for end step. And then I will pass turn.
And then we all mill 3.
Yep. Close and
Oh,
shuffle.
another 3. Okay, yeah.
Okay, we mill 3, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Land
2 non-land cards this time.
from Surge. Get another one.
And how many from you, Daniel?
1.
Okay. Just do this one again, I guess. And you said you're passing from there, Eric?
Yep.
Alright. Tap. Draw. Oh, I draw again. Play an island to land return. Let's get. Oh, yeah. Radiation. It's a vaccine radical. That'll go away. I'll lose a life. And we'll uptick, I guess, Mothman. To 4. Now we can. The dumb cruel. The dumb cool stuff. I'll cast Flux Channeler. Whenever I
Okay.
cast on my creature spell, proliferate.
Yeah.
You got a counter for that?
Yeah. Let's What do I want to do here? Let's I'm gonna force a will it. I'm gonna lose a life and get rid of no, let's get rid of Thought Collapse. I'll exile that.
Alrighty. Second. Counter.
I know how proliferate works. I play poison very well.
Let's force the issue then again. I'm gonna tap for 2, 1 green. I'm gonna cast Unnatural Restoration, targeting Flux Channeler. Return target permanent from the graveyard to my hand, and then proliferate.
You know, when a blue player.
Oh, here we go again. Another one.
No, I'm not gonna do it.
Okay, cool. So, also at the beginning of main phase, everyone will have had to discard 3 cards and then mill 3. I just got that now. Sorry about that.
You're fine. Let's do Mimic Wall, Herring Crab. Ooh.
I'm going to discard 2 lands in a Kodama Reach.
Commence our night Hereditary and Rumbleleaf. We mill as well, right?
Discard
and
3 mill.
Cloudhairs.
3 non-lands. I'm mill.
2 non-lands and a desert, which gives me another creature.
Fierce Guardianship, Grindstone, and Salmon Sanctum.
We'll just add 6 counters here. Alright. We'll target Flux Channeler with Unnatural Restoration. I'll then proliferate every counter on my creatures, my saga, and everybody's radiation.
Before you start doing that, I will counter that
Counter what?
with Essence Shatter.
Which one are you countering?
The Flux Channeler.
Oh, I'm not casting that. It's in my hand.
Oh, it's in your hand? Oh, okay.
Yeah, the proliferate is on the Unnatural Restoration.
Oh, okay. Got you.
Yeah.
I thought you were casting it.
No, not yet. On chapter 3, I'll put all creatures from all graveyards under my control. I don't really want to do that with y'all stuff because that will be a logistic nightmare.
Yep.
Oh, you're doing it. No.
No. I'm okay. If you guys want to pick like an MVP, that might I don't know. Might be like super cool and or do stuff, but that's okay.
well-
Yeah, I can take the silent stuff.
Let's see.
Wait, so that one's going off now?
Yeah, that one's going off now because of the proliferate.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. and that includes my own creatures, so I will get back Agent Frank Horgan, Vexing Radical, Glowing One, Herald of Secret Streams, and Boring Collects Monstrous Raider. And then from Sun Titan, I guess I get to get something 3 CMC or less.
Yep.
Alright. We'll just bring the Soul Ring.
I mean, I have Primal Tide in my graveyard, so it can't be
What's that
countered. No max hand size. Whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell, draw a card. Discard 3 cards, exile Nazal, return it to the battlefield, tapped under an opponent's control at the beginning of the end step. It's a 7/7.
Okay, and then we also have Ancient Freight Corrigan. Everybody's radiation weed proliferated again twice. And then with Shieldred returning back to the battlefield, everyone has to sacrifice a non-token creature.
Not my ruin crab.
Okay. So do you want a Winged Hive Tyrant or the Whirl of the Hull Plate?
What's
Both
the
of them
right
are
one?
purple. Whirl, you pay a green and a blue, tap it to double the number of counters on a target artifact, creature, or land. Winged Hive Tyrant has flying and haste, and other creatures you control with counters on them have flying and haste.
We'll do the one that doubles. And
Okay.
I'll just put these infinite tokens down here. I'm just gonna speed this up for y'all. I'm gonna tap one. I'm gonna cast the Ozolith,
Yes.
and we'll go to combat. Mothman is 18, 36. This is gonna kill somebody if it connects. And then this Shieldred has 20, 4, 8, plus 4, 32. So we're going to attempt to kill Eric and Daniel. Herald of the Secret Streams gives all creatures with +1/+1 counters unblockable.
Dead.
Eric, you play blue. Do something.
I legitimately have an Essence Shatter in my hand and then a Mindbreaker in my hand.
Okay.
I have nothing.
I bid thee farewell.
Alrighty.
Wow.
Those attacks will both receive a radiation, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's it for me. I'll pass the turn. I'll also lose my creatures from Daniel and Eric.
Alright, at your end step, I'll scoop.
Okay.
There's just no point in doing anything.
Right. Alright. Unfortunately, I do not have time for a game 2. And I know, Daniel, it is really, really early where you are, which is late for us. What's it, like 3, 4 a.m. over there right now?
It's 4:07 in the morning. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
They have a 4:07 in the morning now? Ugh, I thought it was just in the afternoon.
Yeah. So if I was over where he is, I'd be getting up for work in an hour. Yeah, it's funny knowing the time zones now, only because obviously Daniel's over in Amsterdam area, and my cousin's actually over in Korea. He's stationed over in Korea, so it's funny texting him. So like, if I text him right now, it's almost lunchtime where he is. So it's kind of weird. But let's go around the table. We'll start with Fredo and tell people where they can find you, and we'll sign off for the night. Find somebody to raid.
Sure. Hi everyone, I'm Fredo over _MTG. I play Commander and talk about Magic. Stream twice a week, but I'm taking May off. It is mental health awareness, and I am kind of taking it off for mental health reasons. Thank you for having me, Eric. I do apologize to the pod. I didn't realize how brutal the milling was going to be in this pod. With the Wise Mothman and Bruvok, I think um, the Ruin Crab really fed into the mill, and there's a bit of dredging there. So, yeah. But thank you for having me nonetheless.
Always.
Honestly, I love the milling, love the Mothman. It's always cool to see it work. It's really cool. My name's been Daniel Kane, and hopefully it's when I wake up tomorrow, it is still Daniel Kane. I am a content creator from the Netherlands. You can find me on YouTube where I make vlogs together with my friends about how Magic the Gathering works in Europe. I'll be at Amsterdam. I got the amazing opportunity to finally give back to the community in the form of an emo party, which I'm very excited about. And yeah, I just love playing with you guys, and I love being here. So thanks once again.
Wish I was going.
Yeah, it sounds like a sick thing. Hopefully they can bring you over in the States so we can have that in Vegas.
Yeah, that'd be
I
awesome.
hope so too. I hope so too.
I'm Brian, the Unskilled Commander over on YouTube. Please go check out the channel, maybe subscribe, throw some likes around. I do gameplay videos where I put my decks against themselves to try and find their weaknesses and build them up so that they can do a little better. Comedy skits, deck techs on occasion, stuff like that. And I try to do charity streams here on Twitch a couple times a year, and some, once or twice a month streaming of like City of Heroes or maybe a MTG Arena, something like that, just to hang out on Twitch. Thanks a lot for having me. It was really fun, and it was gross but cool to see the Mothman go crazy like that. Unfortunately, my medium world doesn't have very much in the way of like responses and answers because it's just all about her trying to get through. So I didn't have, other than the fog, I was like, well, I really don't have much to attack those giant creatures with. But it was a really fun game, everybody.
I feel you there. I'm EB Eric, EB Shine, or Eric, whatever you want to call me. I stream here every Monday night. We do wacky stuff like this. We're gonna start doing it once a month. Then we're gonna get back to our roots, play some CDH and some regular Commander, maybe some Pauper Commander over here. If you want to catch me on Friday nights, I'm over on Whatnot selling a bunch of my bulk and selling a bunch of pretty expensive cards that I have laying around. So if you want to get some good deals, I guarantee you that TCG will not beat my price. Other than that, I will catch you Friday night, 9 p.m. over on the Whatnots, or back here Monday, the 20th, for some partner commanders only with the Steel City Brad and Steph and Benji the Brewer. So
Nice.
we will catch you all later. We're going to go raid over to Laubert's, and he's playing some Pauper Commander. If you guys want to find a cheap way of getting into this game, go watch some Pauper Commander decks. I guarantee they're playing decks that are most likely under probably $50. And this is the awkward time where we all sit here and stare at the screen, and I ramble like a madman while I'm waiting for this raid to start. All right, good night, y'all. Oh, I hate that.
Eric, you should see when I do it, because I just count down sometimes the timer myself. I'm like 10, and I'm just sitting there like awkwardly.
Right.
I don't know what to say either.
That's why I'm like, this is the awkward time where I just sit here and spew stuff.
Mm-hmm.